I'm your host, Slugum23. You're joining me for Sunkissed Chapter 3, Secrets in the Sauce! The next morning, you find Alexis in the living room. She's wearing your dad's old sweatshirt, nearly engulfed by its baggy size. What are you holding? You take a deep breath and set your dad's letter down on the couch between you. It turns out Dad still has a few surprises for us. You explain how your dad left letters for you hidden throughout Turtle Bay, and Alexis's eyes grow wide. Ready for the best part? You flip the letter over, showing Alexis the first part of the treasure map. No freaking way! A treasure map? Typical Dad, right? He could never resist an adventure. So, he hid something for us here in Turtle Bay? What do you think the treasure is? I'm not sure, but knowing Dad, it's something special. He wouldn't have gone to all this trouble if it wasn't something meaningful. Yep, Dad was always a big sap. Maybe it's a family heirloom or something. All I know is, if it's something important to Dad, I want to find it. Are you sure you don't want to show this to Mom? We only just got her on board with the renovations. I don't think we should rock the boat right now. Yeah, I guess you're right. She doesn't deal well with surprises, especially where Dad's involved. And a treasure hunt is a pretty big surprise. What do you think he hid? Where do you think he hid the next letter? I was thinking about the clue all night. Alexis brows furrow as she rereads the last few lines of the letter. The room of 1,000 knickknacks. It must be somewhere in the beach house. I thought that too, since this is where we always have family vacations, but I don't know. Just then the doorbell rings. Ding dong! Speaking of surprises, you and Alexis exchange a look. You took your dad's letter back into the pocket and go to open the door. Sai. On the doorstep, Sai holds a giant container of ice cream in his arms. Oh, hey, ice cream delivery for the Kersey family. Do you deliver for all your new neighbors? Well, no, but I thought this would be a nice way to welcome you back to Turtle Bay, since you've all been gone for a while. Is that Rocky Road? Well, Alexis said it was her favorite, so I brought some from the shop. Leans forward with a mischievous twinkle in his eye. We accidentally ordered 5 extra gallons. Why, this is so sweet. Bringing Alexis her favorite ice cream. They always say the way to a woman's heart is through her stomach. I thought that was through a guy's. Just never mind. That depends on if she has a sweet tooth. I'm kind of banking on it. Lucky for you, Alexis does. Come on in. You show something into the living room. Hey, Alexis. Someone's here to see you. Alexis springs to her feet, trying to hitch the baggy sweatshirt back up over her shoulders. Sai, I didn't realize you were here. Sai holds out the ice cream to her, but she makes no move to take it, her hands falling slack at her sides. I just stopped by it. I don't normally look like this. I think you look great. It's my dad's old sweatshirt from college. I just like to wear it sometimes. Alexis crosses her arms and shifts from foot to foot. I see nothing wrong with this. It's kind of like when a girl wears a guy's extra large, like, you know. What? Well, I have to... She dashes up the stairs without looking back, and Sai sinks onto the nearest chair. You gently take the ice cream and set it on the coffee table. That didn't go exactly how I planned. I always thought food brought people together. Don't worry, Sai. You just caught Alexis at a bad time. Alexis was flustered because she clearly wants to impress you. You think so? Look, Alexis doesn't normally get tongue-tied. She was embarrassed because she's interested. If she didn't like you, she wouldn't give you the time of day. Huh. I didn't think of it like that. Your mom comes in from the patio, raising an eyebrow at the sight of Sai. Well, this is quite the surprise. I thought I heard a commotion in here. Morning, Miss Gertie. I brought over some ice cream. Alexis's favorite, but when she saw me, she kind of bolted. It wasn't pretty. Ah, I see. Alexa certainly feels things very strongly. She's passionate. Now, I don't want to overstep, but if you'll allow me to give you some advice... Please, at this point I could use all the help I can get. Alexis and I have been out of touch for a while, so I'll admit there's a lot I don't know about my daughter. But the one thing I do know is that when she likes someone, she has trouble admitting it. Be patient with her. I can do that. Thank you so much, Miss Kersey. You've made me feel a lot better. So formal. Please call me Gail. And on behalf of all of us, thank you so much for the ice cream. Don't mention it. I better get back to the shop, though. I'll be working ice cream counter all afternoon. You should drop by. Besides, there's a huge farmer's market in town today that you don't want to miss. Sai gives you a cheerful wave goodbye as your mom shows him to the door, and you head upstairs to check on Alexis. You find her standing in the doorway to her room. She tries to close the door, but you follow her and lean against the doorframe. Hey, kiddo. I know you were eavesdropping. So what if I was? She pops down on the end of her bed, challenge in her eyes. You were talking about me. I had a right to listen. What Mom said down there. I hate how she acts like she knows me, when we've barely even spoken in the last year. Sigh and sit down on the bed next to her. She was right, though. It doesn't matter. We used to be able to talk about stuff. Now she only acts understanding when I'm not in the room. We've been drifting apart, and the way she's acting for the last few days just proves it. That's why the summer is so important. It can be a new beginning for all of us. And maybe a new beginning between you and a certain ice cream shop employee. Sai clearly has a crush on you. Don't make it a thing. I think he really likes you, Alexis. Maybe you should give him a chance. But that would be like if Mariah Carey started dating the nerdy guy from Big Bang Theory. And? I don't really see the likeness. Alexis rolls her eyes at you. I have a reputation to uphold, okay? If I don't start dating some guy whose only skill is twirling ice cream scoops, I lose major cool points. With who? Seriously, with fucking who? But all he wants for Christmas is you. You know what? Oh my god, you're such a nerd. Quoting Mariah at me isn't gonna change my mind. I mean, you brought her first. Well, but he'll always be your baby. Oof. Alexis cuts you off by whacking you with a pillow. After a quick scuffle, you both laugh. I'm just saying, Sai did something incredibly sweet. That's true. I mean, we wouldn't be having this conversation right now if he hadn't brought that ice cream. Alexis sits up straighter, her eyes suddenly brighter. You know what? Maybe he's right. Maybe food does bring people together. Why do you look like you have a crazy idea? This whole thing with Sai has inspired me. Remember Dad's famous lasagna? Of course, but what are you getting at? It always used to cheer Mom up. More than any other meal. If we can find Dad's old recipe, we could make it for her. Sai's ice cream makes people feel good, right? Well, maybe the lasagna can do that for Mom. Alexis, that's an amazing idea. You really think so? Yes, it's so thoughtful of you. I'm sure Mom would love it. Alexis smiles, looking pleased and a little embarrassed. I was worried that you think it was dumb, but if you're in... Totally. Where do we start? Well, Dad always said his recipe was a big secret, but I think I can remember some of the ingredients. Well, we know we'll need some noodles, a whole lot of mozzarella, but he never told us what was in his secret sauce. And that's the most important part. I really want this to be perfect, just like how Dad used to make it. He must have written down the recipe somewhere, right? He used to make it every summer we came here. I scoured the entire kitchen when I lost my phone charger the other day. I didn't see any recipes. Knowing Dad, he'd never make it too easy. He must have hidden it somewhere we wouldn't look. You frown, trying to think of a place you and Alexis avoided when you were younger, and then it comes to you. Dad's study. We never went in there when we were kids, unless he was making practice or timetables. That's right, he kept all of his books and papers in there. Come on, let's go look. Alexis practically drags you into your dad's old study, both Paul's right inside the doorway. All of his things are still here. Run your finger through the layer of dust on the nearest table. The next chair is pushed back a little as though someone just left it. It feels weird to be in here, but also kinda good, like I feel sad and happy at the same time. I feel it too. Like we're close to Dad. You put your arm around Alexis' shoulder, hugging her close for a moment, and she takes a deep breath and grins at you. I think this means we're on the right track. We've got to find the recipe. Smile back at her, and you both move into the room to start your search. I want to search the desk. Walking over your dad's desk, you shift aside some of the papers and rummage through the office supplies. No sign of a recipe. You open up one of the drawers and a grin spreads over your face as you see one of your dad's favorite jokes. Mix nuts! Brunch! Hey Alexis, can you give me a hand? I found this can of nuts, but I can't get the lid off. Let me try. We both know I'm stronger than you. Trying to keep your face innocent, you hold the can out to Alexis. She twists the cover off and a plastic snake springs out at her face. Ah! Oh my god, you should see your face. I can't believe I just fell for that. Dad used to get me every time. You both giggle as you stuff the plastic snake back in the jerk can. I think I'll leave this here for the next unsuspecting snacker. I want to search the coffee table. Search the cluttered coffee table, looking under folders and pushing aside a stack of books. No recipe, but is that what I think it is? The corner of a crumpled hat pokes out from behind the books, and you shake it out until it pops back into shape. Arr, put it on. You balance the hat on your head at a jaunty angle, turning to Alexis with your best toothy grin. Arr, you ready for my new look? Dad's pirate hat. Avast, sailor. You parry at Alexis with an invisible sword. She squeals as she dodges. The hat slides down over your eyes, and soon you're both in hysterics. Remember when we gave it to Dad for his birthday? I can't believe he kept it all those years. He used to insist on wearing it every time we went sailing, just in case we find hidden treasure, remember? Which we never did, of course. Smile at the memories as you set the pirate hat back down on the table. Walk along the bookshelves, running your hands over the spines of the books. None of these look like recipe books. You know, something shiny tucked away on a high shelf and stand on your toes to reach for it. Dad's old compass, Alexis, check it out. You show her the compass, blowing dust off its smooth gold surface. Oh my god, Dad loved that thing. He always talked about how he'd had it ever since his Boy Scout days. Remember when we went hiking and he let us use it to choose the direction? We thought we were going north and we kept swinging it around. Dad laughed so hard when we realized we'd gone in circles. Holding the compass flat in your right hand, you slowly twirl around. Come on, compass, point us into the recipe. I'm pretty sure that's not how compasses work. Guess we haven't gotten any better at it. Well, Captain Jack Sparrow's does it. Laughing, you carefully set the compass back down on the bookshelf. Well, this has been a fun stroll down memory lane, but we still need or we still don't have a recipe. All we've got is a bunch of Dad's things. I swear this room is just full of... She trails off, and you meet her eyes in understanding. The knick-knack room. This room is full of 1,000 knickknacks. What did Dad's last letter say again? Something like he hopes we remember the meaning of the word... You look around the room, your gaze landing on a heavy dictionary. Rush over and pull it from the shelf. Hey, there's a bookmark in it. You flip to the bookmark page, opening the dictionary onto the definition of knick-knack, and see a slip of paper with a familiar writing on it. Well, it's no letter in a bottle, but it is Dad's recipe. He wrote down all the ingredients, and... Tony Spicy Marinara? That's the secret sauce? Typical Dad. He had us thinking it was a whole elaborate recipe. According to this, you can only get it here in Turtle Bay. Tony sells jars of it at the farmer's market every week. Didn't I see the farmer's market is happening today? We've gotta go! You pocket the recipe and go to return the dictionary to its original spot when you notice a glint in the empty space where it was shelved. Alright, look! You stop and look closer at the glint on the shelf and realize it's another message in a bottle. That looks like another one of Dad's letters. Should we see what it says? Grab your dad's second letter in order to complete your treasure map. You know what? Why not? However, if there's one per chapter, I'm gonna get mad. You shake the letter out of the bottle and carefully unfold it. Dear Arya, so you finally found my secret lasagna recipe, but do you know its origin story? Buckle in, because it's a good one, and it all started with your mom. You know that look she gets when she's really mad? The one I call her Ice Maiden stare, seeing as if it would freeze over the sun itself. Well, I got acquainted with it when we had our first big fight as a couple. See, we would never agree on a place to eat. She'd want Thai, I'd say too many carbs. She'd suggest new salad joint, I'd say not enough carbs. What can I say? I have high standards. Anyway, eventually your mom snapped. Said if I couldn't decide on a restaurant, I should at least cook every once in a while. So right then and there, I rustled up every ingredient we had in the house, started cooking up a storm. Your mom wouldn't say a word to me, but I caught her sticking her head into the kitchen to catch a whiff of when that sauce started cooking. Finally, I sat her down at the table. I set the lasagna down in front of her. She kept right on glaring at me, but she took a bite. And you know what happened? She looked at me and she said, Bill, I know I'm mad at you, but we can go back to fighting after I've had one more bite. And then there was one more bite after that, and one more bite after that, until she forgot all about ever being mad. Ever since then, that lasagna never failed to put a smile on her face every time I made it. I learned that day that small, thoughtful gestures, like making a home-cooked meal, can make all the difference if you're trying to cheer someone up. Between you and me, that knowledge got me out of the doghouse many a time over the years. So use my recipe wisely. The power of the lasagna is not to be underestimated. Oh, and how's that map coming? Love you more than macaroni loves cheese. Entry ends here. Tap below to return. Wow, that ruined it. Guess you knew we'd find the recipe, huh, Dad? Thanks. Okay, if we're gonna go pick up the ingredients at the farmer's market, I need to change, and I'm not having to repeat it this morning. Take one last lingering look around your dad's study. You follow Alexis out and shut the door behind you. A short time later, you're in your room, about to head downstairs when Alexis pops her head in. How do I look? Cute as always. I know. Now, what are you wearing? I was gonna stick with this. Ari, come on! This town's so small, you're bound to run into someone you know. Maybe even someone special. Dress like you care. I know you have something cute in that closet. Move her point, she grabs a floral bathing suit off a hanger, buried with a body chain and a gauzy cover-up. Now this outfit is a statement. Upgrade your old suit with this gorgeous ruffled bikini. Ah, that reminds me of the Klingons. What, I was watching Star Trek this morning, leave me alone. It was DS9. It's cute, but I'm already pretty comfortable. Lexus lets out a dramatic sigh. She rehangs a floral swimsuit in your closet. Fine, ignore my advice. Because you're not dressing like someone who's selling themselves, okay, sis? This way, Sai's eyes will be on you. Wait, what? You know what's on the way to Farmer's Market, right? The Sweet Retreat. You people are gonna get more ice cream? You're gonna be fat by the end of the summer. You and Alexis walk to the ice cream parlor, enjoying the breezy summer weather. I don't know, maybe this is dumb. What do I even say? Thanks for the ice cream? Just be yourself. Except maybe don't. Emotionally eviscerate. Don't emotionally eviscerate him. Alexis takes a deep breath and heads for the door. As she slips inside, you hear her muttering to herself, I got this. I'm amazing. I'm not even that interested. The door closes behind her, and you shift nervously from foot to foot. Wonder how she's doing. I should take a peek. Just want to make sure. As inconspicuously as you can manage, you lean in close to the open window to eavesdrop. So I tried a bit of that ice cream before coming over here. Success! Your favorite flavor, right? Why is that? Shouldn't you know? I thought you were some kind of ice cream girl. You try to get a closer look, but suddenly feel a hand on your upper back. Doing a little espionage, Kersey. Whoa, you startled me. Take a breath, 007. It's almost like I caught you doing something bad. What a big sister wouldn't make sure her sis is killing it in the dating game? Sounds like you need something better to do. How about we hit up the beach? I was gonna cut lunch break short, but now I have a better idea. Oh yeah? I think it's time we, see which of us is better at volleyball. Catch a glimpse of Alexis and Sai laughing through the parlor window. My sister has clearly forgotten me, so why not? You should know, though, I've got a pretty mean spike. Let's see if I've met my match, then. You fall in a step as you head down to the shore. Your hands almost touch as you walk. I've only got time for a quick game, though, and it's back to work. Are you always on the clock? When you're the only lifeguard in the bay, pretty much. Maybe you should hire a few more people to share the load. I don't know, Kersey. I don't trust just anyone to save the day, and I've been doing just fine handling the beach on my own. I think you're allowed to ask for help. Doing all this yourself, you must be tired. Of being a lifeguard? I don't think so. Wouldn't it be nice to have some time off, though? Just for little things? I mean, they gave me a lifeguard on duty sign for a reason. Off duty, too. Yeah, I said off duty. Shut up! Reach the volleyball court. Nate scoops a stray volleyball from the sand as you approach the net. I should warn you, I'm skilled in the art of volleyballing. Noted. I'll just let my skills speak for themselves. How about a warm-up? Nate claims his side of the net and tosses the ball gently into the air, smacking it forward. You lean up, smack it right out of the air, sending it over the net and deep into the sand. Looks like I've got an all-star on my hands. You don't even need the warm-up. You're right, now let's play. Nate rolls the ball under the net, back to your side. Alright, Kersey, you serve. Pick up the volleyball and toss it above your head. Serve gently, miss, spike it. You leap in the air and whack the ball as hard as you can, sending it shooting down in a hard arc. Nate dives for it, but he isn't fast enough. Damn, Kersey, impressive. You jump up and down, doing a little dance on the sand. It's okay, you can say I'm the best. I'm reserving judgment for now. Nate takes the ball and spins it on his index finger. Now it's time to watch a pro serve. Did my perfect serve bruise your ego? Nate paces up and down the court, pretending to look for a weakness. Looks like you're stalling, lifeguard. A good serve takes time to craft. Don't rush me. Let's see how good his serve is with a little distraction. Start stripping. Wait for Nate to toss up the ball before you trail a hand across your chest. Kersey, what are you doing? Me? Oh, nothing. It's just so hot. You begin to take off your shoes, then your bottoms. Like what you see? Well, we've got him spellbound. The ball rolls off in Nate's hand and plops into the sand, forgotten. You alright, Nate? You're looking a little flustered. Plenty alright. You pick up the discarded clothes off the sand and make yourself presentable. Can't say the same for your serve. Nate wipes the sweat from his brow. Okay, that's enough volleyball for me. You beat Nate at volleyball. Yeah, I can see how you get tired of losing. Nate shakes his head at you in chagrin. Okay, is that... Shakes his head at you in chagrin. Is that a word? Is that even a word? His eye sparkling. Well played. I didn't think losing a volleyball match would feel this good, but, well, there's something kinda nice about losing to you. Nate glances up at the sun and then back to you. I should probably get back to my post, but thanks for this. I needed it. Let's grab the ball and... Where is the ball? Going out to sea. Both rush after the receding wave, lunging for the ball before it drifts in the shallows. Your heads clunk together and you topple into the surf. Ha! I knew we'd get the ball if we just put our heads together. Ouch, Kersey, that line hurt more than the bruise forming on my head. This close, his eyes are a prismatic shade of blue, and the tiny grains of sand in his hair shimmer with sunlight. You okay there? You look a little dazed. Sometimes that happens when a lifeguard tackles you in the sea. Nate stands with the volleyball tucked under one arm and reaches down, helping you to your feet. I guess my brief stunt playing linebacker is a bust, but better stick to lifeguarding. Get back to it if I want to keep my job. Unless you want to play lifeguard for a day. What does that entail? Well, we patrol the shores, save people from themselves, but there's bound to be some downtime. Who knows what we could do then? Tempting. Maybe I can convince you to take your eyes off the sea for a bit. Sounds like you're plotting to distract me, but I'll allow it. This is your chance to cozy up to Nate while he's at work. Nah, you should focus. Lives at risk and all. Well, they have to let me go home sometime. Maybe I'll see you around town. You didn't lounge, but written by Nate's lifeguard tower. I'd like that. Catch you later, Nate. Get back into town, savoring the warmth of the sun on your skin as you walk. Nice until it's a 90-degree humid day, no clouds in the sky, and the sun's just evaporating your head. You meet up with Alexis at the farmer's market. The whole street is bustling with food stands, local crafts, and busy shoppers. So, how did things go with Sai? I think this went fine. Not that it isn't any of your business. Fine, that's all I get. Give the juicy details. Alexis laughs and flips her hair over her shoulder, ignoring you. Let's move on from my love life. That marinara isn't gonna buy itself. I think that Tony's booth's over there. Follow Alexis over to Tony's booth, and the man behind the counter gives you a bright smile. Welcome, and what can I get you? All my products are locally made. Weighed like a jar of your spicy marinara, please. Tony's smile falters as he checks behind the counter, his eye scanning over his products. Ah, I'm afraid you're fresh out of luck. What? Why? We need that marinara sauce. Someone just bought the last jar before you got it. I'm all sold out. Is Alexis' plan totally ruined? Was there still a way to save the day? Find out in the next chapter of Sunkissed. Sucks. So with that being said, I hope you all did enjoy the video. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe. Head down description below, links to social media, Discord, if you'd like to support me and my content. And without further ado, thank you all for watching. You're all fantastic. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.